Okay, Greg. All of the hype around Malcolm Rodriguez, it felt good to actually see him in a game. And
Didn't it?
so,
Whole game.
man, he was in there, started. So we've got a couple plays. We got two plays that we want to show you from Malcolm Rodriguez. And like if you've watched this before, we don't pick highlights or lowlights. We just grab two plays and we really just want to see what he did well and what he didn't. And so, Craig, I want to start off with this first one. This first one is an example of you can imagine Malcolm Rodriguez. He's a rookie. Boom, you're
Mm-hmm.
starting against Jalen Hurts, the Eagles. Just look at this base play that they do. That's like, man, it's so difficult. He
Is that
gets
the
blocked
pistol?
on it, but makes, he's still there. So I just want to play this one here. He is the guy behind the
Behind the
goalpost.
goalpost.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's the right linebacker there. And if you
Mm-hmm.
look at the Eagles tight end, number 88 on the right,
Yep.
he looks like he's going off into nowhere land, but he's coming back to block Malcolm as Malcolm looks in. I mean, clearly this is a run, right? 26 is
Yeah.
getting it. This is easy. Malcolm, go blow that up.
Yep. Blow it up.
Oh, geez. He's got to fight off that. Jalen Hurts is running. He's still able to get there. Good play by us altogether, but look at
Yeah, I mean,
just.
if Juju doesn't get it, well, there's a couple of things that I love to point out. If you go
Yep.
back to the beginning of this play, I've never, like, someone can explain this to me that knows football better than me. Number 88, that stance,
Oh,
that
the sit down.
stance,
Yep.
it just tells me what it tells me above everything else is you're not firing off the ball.
Mm.
So I guess it makes sense in to an extent, but it tells me you're going to move right or left right off the snap, and that's exactly what he does. And he's looking for Rodriguez right now,
Yep.
right? He's like, all right, this is my guy. Therefore, if he's letting the DN go, now all of a sudden it's immediately, it's a read option. If I'm Rodriguez on this one, you've got Anzalone right there. Like this has to be you're keen on the quarterback read.
Yeah. And 89 comes flying across. A great read by
Yeah.
Hurts. It's like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
And
This is what
I
makes it
remember
so
when
difficult, though.
and
What
that's
a
what
great play call to get 89 out in front of him. It's just great.
I mean, look at this. It's so difficult. Now, look at all the Lions players that are keyed on the running back. And this is why it was so hard. And that's why we just
4.
still have so many question marks going into next game. Is like, I don't know if our defense is, we played a very difficult defense, a running quarterback. Malcolm's first game, even here was able to fight off. Good play by that
Yeah.
was Juju that
Juju
came up.
Hughes.
Love
Yeah.
it.
That's how this is the second half. So we're still it's like we're still not quite there yet with the read and
Yes.
react. But it was a good play. It was a good play.
Yep. So here's the one, Craig. Malcolm's on the left. Okay.
Okay.
As you're looking at the linebackers, they're doing this overload to the right. And what the Eagles are going to do here is they're going
This
to
is
do a
what
little
we
play
saw
action.
pregame. They love
Yep.
doing this.
They love it. They're going to do a little play action, and then they're going to throw a little screen out to the left. And you can see we've got one guy out there as far as a lineman who's going to be rushing hard. And they're
Harris.
thinking to themselves, this is the greatest play ever. We're going to have a screen and we're going to go against this rookie linebacker. He has no idea what's coming. We just showed
Mm-hmm.
you all the stuff that they're doing. The last thing he's thinking is screen. And even if he can read it, we're going to have a blocker out, a NFL lineman that's going to blow him up. This is a touchdown. I mean, they're absolutely loving this. So you can see they fake it here. So Malcolm could run back in coverage because he's like, oh, the running back doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
But he knows, man, I got to go blow this up. He kind of off screen, but gets past him.
Oh, when he shook that block, that was so good.
Oh, dude. Any
It
thoughts
was
here, Craig?
so good.
Let me go back a little bit for you.
My thoughts are I hope you got the dance after this.
Oh, no. Yeah.
All right, my thoughts on this. Just pause it here. So you see when he's looking, so you say, all right, he could go drop back into pass coverage because it would make sense because Hurt's eyes are downfield, right?
Yep.
But 69 and 62 are doing something very obvious, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're blocking, right? They're moving downfield. They're in a block. This says clearly a screen. He sees that. That's advanced read right
Dude,
there. And
yeah.
that's what I love about it. So I love Charles Harris. He's still here. He's trying to get off. He's getting held. And Rodriguez is like, don't worry, guys. The whole defense is fooled. I'm here. I had 2 guys trying to block me. I didn't let either one of them block me. I win.
Oh, I mean, Anzalone's like, it's a run, it's a pass. You know what? I better come in. And then he's like, oh shoot. And Malcolm's like, guys, I'll be over here. So that is high.
Anzalone and Hutchinson completely changed positions.
Hutchinson's on the far right lineman. He's coming in.
Yep.
He's like, let's make
He's
a
coming
play,
in
baby.
hot, and then
Oh,
he's like,
shoot.
"Oh, I recognize it," but then he ran the wrong way.
Yep.
Like he recognizes, like, okay, I'm never gonna get home, but he starts running out to the opposite side the play is going. So just rookie stuff, I
Rookie
guess.
stuff.
Yeah, it was really obvious though.
Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, you
Can I say something about Hutch for a second?
yes.
All right. He has great speed to the quarterback. He even has really good speed as he's chasing down players, end to end, things like that. But when he gets into his jog, he runs so weird.
Great observation. I've noticed that all of a sudden
It's like all of a sudden he gets a hitch.
He turns into a non-athlete, a dude that like is never gonna play. Like, dude, you are. Yeah, he lets go of his
His upper
innermost
body.
being. I got.
Like Phoebe from Friends, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, what are you doing?
So
it's almost like he's trying to preserve energy,
Yep.
you know?
It's a weird thing.
It's fine. Like as long as you can play football, and he can.
Dude,
it's part of his personality, man. It's one of those things where if he's a great player, people will remember him for those weird quirks, and it'll become a thing.
And he'll own it and love it, and he'll sell T-shirts of him like running weird. I think when I watched Malcolm, I just thought, man, this guy against a good team, and I'll stop saying that because I keep saying it, but it's like he was there. I just feel like Barnes so many times last year was like, he's not even in the ballpark, man. Like we can't have that.
Well, you felt that this game when Barnes was in too.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
So
he wasn't perfect. I mean, obviously he wasn't perfect, but I thought he acquitted himself as a rookie, sixth round pick. And he's going up against this unique offense, which part of it is like, all right, he's seen it in the Big 12, but not at this level. And so like seeing that, it's like, oh man, like I was really impressed with what he did. I thought he played well. I don't know if PFF would grade him as high, but I know that I thought he played well.
Yeah, same here. I thought he played well. Excited to see what he does in the next game because this is such a huge game for our franchise. It's winnable. It's manageable. You got to go out, play your game, and we can win this. We can win this game, and we can't give up anything crazy. And we really didn't to the Eagles. I mean, they had the big play to AJ Brown when Okudah went down and Will Harris jumped. But
yeah.
I didn't want to see, and we've seen this a million times, that wide open guy and gashing us. And it was like, man, they were working hard for it. Give the Eagles credit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if we can just kind of do that, make it hard on the Commanders to go down the field, Rodriguez in the right spot, I feel good about it.
Mm-hmm. No, I think you should feel good about it. And I think the other major thing is what we have to understand, as painful as the game was, third down conversion, Philadelphia was 10 of 17, and maybe this is a different video. I don't know, but they were 10 of 17. But what that means is they had 17 third downs. We forced them into 17 third downs. So last year, so often it was 6-yard run, pass for first down, 8-yard run for a first down, like whatever it was in that game. So that's what I'm kind of excited about, because the Commanders aren't built like Philadelphia is with Hurts to beat us on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 consistently, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, because that's when our pass rush is going to be like, no. And Carson Wentz won't be able to elude in a similar manner as Hurts. So I'm actually kind of excited to see that with Rodrigo at the center of it.
Oh, dude. And even 3rd and 2 against the Eagles, you're just like, oh, well, what are we going to do here?
What are we going to do?
What are we
going to do?
Read. I mean, so you don't have. Yeah, exactly. So just excited for it. Excited for Rodriguez. Make sure that you guys subscribe. We're going to keep breaking these down. We're going to give our predictions here in a couple days on this game coming up with the Commanders and what we expect. So make sure you subscribe, and we will see all of you on the next one.
See ya.